It's Christmas time. We have Christmas tchotchkes laying out everywhere. This one was on an end table sitting next to a recliner, rocking reclining chair. All I did was sit down, and wouldn't you know, this thing fell right off the end table. The little hat came off, and I have the little hat parts here. We are not going to cry over spilt milk or Santa's broken hat. We are going to give it our best college try of fixing it with our glass glue. And if that one's dried out, I got a brand new one. So these are the parts, and actually, as I sit here, I thought the only broken part was this little bit, but apparently a chip came out of his butt. So the key with this stuff, don't fart with it. It broke, and it can go back together, but don't be sanding it. Don't be trying to change it. Just see if you can figure out how it goes back on. Do it one step at a time. That's not it. This is the worst SAT test ever. There we go. What I need to do is get started on the glue because I don't have a clamping solution for this. I'm just going to have to hold it for 3 minutes. I'm going to switch out my 1.25 reading glasses for my 3.0s. Are these 3s? Oh no, these are 6s. So, step number 1, do the biggest thing first. I'm going to tack this on here. Then we're going to have some surface repair to do. I've had a lot of luck talking about it while I'm holding it. So let me just get this going. Didn't I say I was going to do that? I'm sitting here yapping while the glue could be drying. On hot standby, some toothpicks. Oh, come on, stop that. Some toothpicks and maybe got some round ones, and I got a couple flat ones, and just in case, the disposable fingers, in case things go really south. And then, prophylactically, paper towel. Do not breathe these fumes. Checking the fitment. It's going to go like that. Look at how literally little all the glue is up right there. It's dishwasher safe. It's wafer thin. I'm going to over flood it just a hair. I don't mind a little bit of squeeze out on this. This is the primary structural bit. All the other stuff is window dressing. So I'm going to get this right there. I mean, it bonds in seconds, but it's not milliseconds. You know what I mean? All right, so I got that guy on there. Gotta check around it. It seems okay. I can't fart with it too much. Once I get locked in here, I'm locked in. I will watch it for 3 minutes while I apply a good, positive, firm pressure. Gotta apply that pressure, baby. What am I gonna do next? Well, if you see, there's a big chip out on the top, and there's an even bigger one underneath it. You can't see right now, but I'll show you in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is a trick I learned on the internet. There are some chips that may or may not fit. I'll find as many matches as I can, because that's way easier to just put the chip back on instead of having to match paints and whatnot. But any of the chips that I can't find, I'm going to fill with baking soda, level it off, mold it in the general shape that you want, drip the CA glue on it, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then you can hit it with nail polish paint. So I'll mix up the colors that I need, dab it on there, and Bob's your uncle. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. I mean, that big old white chip is going to disappear. It's pretty great. I'm very happy about it, and it's kind of fun to do. How are we doing? It's been 2 minutes. I got to do 3 minutes. Because if I let this go and it's not cured, it's like, ugh. Then I have partially cured glue on there. No one is going to be happy. All right, so this thing has not cured at all. At all. It is as wiggly as it has ever been. It's too late. What I would normally do if I wanted to use an accelerant would be apply glue to one side and accelerant to the other side and then mush it together. And then about 5 seconds later, the thing is cooked, fully baked. But that might just be the world I live in right now. Shoot. What do you think, Santa? Oh, he's winking at us upside down. He's doing the Spider-Man kiss move. Wait, where's Mary Jane? Santa's here to kiss you. Oh no, it didn't take at all. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So I have an option, and I'm going to take it because I don't have all day to fart with this thing. God. Spray the activator onto one of the surfaces and wait for it to evaporate. Apply the cyanoacrylate glue to the other surface. Put the two pieces together and wait 12 seconds. It's useful for catching fish. That's another way to look at it. Boy, that looks like it hurts when you breathe that in. When you breathe it in, you give birth to the crystalline entity from Star Trek. The Next Generation, that is. And the Lord will speak to you through the burning bush. Do I shake it? Shake it? Do I shake it like a Polaroid picture? There is no information about having to shake it. It says extremely flammable aerosol, may be fatal if swallowed, and enters the airways. Oh, yeah. Causes skin irritation, may cause drowsiness and dizziness. Like what? Just looking at it or talking about it? Are you guys getting drowsy or dizzy? Toxic to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. Keep away from heat, hot sources, sparks, open flames. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. This is dangerous stuff. Yeah. So instead of spraying this guy and masking this off, I'm going to just point away from the table and just spray the tip of that, set that down, and let it evaporate like it said. I would have not have expected that you wait for the activator to evaporate, but it says it right there. Huh. All right, so I've got to plan it out. When you're dealing with time-sensitive glue, plan your stuff out. Get your stuff ready. I'm going to turn away. I'm going to spray this. I'm going to set it down. Let that evaporate. While that evaporates, I'm going to apply a fresh couple drops of glue with uncontaminated fingers. I'm going to very carefully remember and go like that, and it's perfectly mated. And then I'm going to hold it not for 12 seconds. I'm going to hold it for about a minute. Then I'm going to let go of it and see if it sticks. If it sticks, I'm going to let it sit there. Okay, so I think we got a plan. Here we go. Take this out. Do not shake. Checking the top. Sometimes with these, there's a little dot where they want the thing to be aimed because of the curve of the tube inside, so that when you're tilting it over, the tube is pointed to the low spot of the can. Drippy drippies go there. That's good. Okay, here we go. Am I nervous? I must be nervous. I'm talking a lot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. There we go. Pushed a little too hard, maybe. Or didn't get it quite mated right because I chipped up a little bit of that purple right there. This is Loctite glass glue. It's essentially cyanoacrylate that's a little bit jelly. Are you jelly? Gelatinous blob of glue. It's not as runny. I had some really super thin, not Bob Ross, what the heck? who makes something Industries? Bob's your uncle Industries. What the heck? Bob Smith? All right, here we go. Moment of truth. If it doesn't hold, we're giving up. Okay. Great. We are going to let that sit while I reassess my choices, my life choices. No, getting your fingers glued together. I've done it. It's not sexy at all. It's a little terrifying, But it's a little bit like panicking while you're scuba diving. You gotta calm down, calm down, think it through. Deliberate motions forward that improve your situation. Don't panic. If someone's around, ask for help. You should always read, even if you think you understand a product. It is good once a year just to read the instructions again. Could be that they changed. It could be that the instructions got better. It could be that you forgot and you think something that is not true anymore. I think we're okay here. That is okay. I'm certainly not gonna manhandle it. So there's a big chip, but look at the size of this one. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That is a honking piece, but we can solve that. I have in my hand a little tub, a little salad dressing container of baking soda. This is great. If you've not seen this trick, you're welcome. This is super cool. So you take a little bit of the baking soda, you put it in the hole you want to fill, and you put some CA glue in it. A little bit of smoke comes out, and by God, if it isn't hard as a rock. It's pretty great. Goes pretty deep. I have not come up with a rather clever way to convey this baking soda into the hole. What I would normally do down here, since it's around the corner, see that? It's going to be difficult to get baking soda to stay in there. So what I could do, and I think I will do, is take just the smallest bit of tape. You know, I don't want the glue to seep in and then glue this tape onto the parts I don't want. So just like so. It doesn't have to be affixed very positively. It just has to just give the hint of staying there. You want to knock off. It's just so fiddly. It takes a long time to get it just right, because once you apply the CA glue, it's not going to come off, not without an act of Congress. So you want to be as exact as you can. You can always add more, but it's difficult to take away. I can build up. Oops, I'm just making it worse. I packed it in and now it's a little bit of a dent. Okay, add just a little bit more. And then I need to stop futzing with it. Boy, it is a little bit like dropping flame retardant on a wildfire. It's so hard. I will endeavor to find a better solution, but at the moment I don't have one. No, I was trying to talk myself into wanting this here, but I don't. Take that off. Keep whatever might still be in there, but get rid of that tape. We can always take another pass. We can always put more in. But like I said, once it's on there, it is so tenacious. It does not want to come off. So if I really want to fix it, I'll stand it upright. I'll make gravity work for me. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice. This is going to be great. Just brush off that bit of baking soda. And if it's white, hey, guess what? It's Santa at the North Pole. If there's a little bit of frost on his hat, no one's going to know. So this is the Tay Tools. Actually, not Bob Smith. It's Tay Tools Insecure. 1 ounce, super thin. Just another bite. It is super thin. You can see it. See how wiggly that is? It's just like water. Check the muzzle. Maybe even hit a drop of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, it just comes right out. It's Jiminy Christmas. Oh, my gosh. Okay, good thing I practiced. So I don't want to touch the thing to the thing. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Boy, that was a lot all over the place. You want to see what happens when you drop baking soda into a pile of it? Here, let me grab a little boulder of it. Wink. It went from powder to a rock. Well, kind of a rock. Let it cure a little bit longer. So yeah, here's the rock now. Whereas before it would just crumble. It is now a piece of plastic. It's pretty great. And it's pretty hard too. I mean, I'm mushing down on it and it's not falling apart. It's super fun. Now we have another one on this side, but I have that hat piece that what I can do is I can fill in the hole, then I can overlay that top piece, and I won't have to repaint the inside of that. Can we situate this so that gravity will help keep the baking soda in there? Bet we can. A little tricky. Kind of lining up where the color goes. I think maybe it goes like that. Yeah. Boy, this is arthroscopic surgery. No, that would be through a hole with a robot. This is terrible. I think the patient might not make it. Oh no. 5th time's the charm. All right, so that is where it's going to fit. Oh, yeah. Because this has a little bit of a chipped piece that wants to fit into a gap. And that gap doesn't exist anymore because I reattached it. Oh, boy, yeah. This sucks. Yeah, boy howdy. It's not cool. But it's fine. I guess, I mean, something's better than nothing, right? So what I can do... God, it's going to drive me crazy. What I can do... Oh, yeah, because this is going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Yeah, boy. All right, I think that's it. So I've lost that little hole. That's fine. That's intentional because there's geometry in there that just was not compatible with this repair. The piece didn't work. All right, then I have this additional piece right here, which is chipping. That will probably seal back up. I'm gonna fill this in with the baking soda. Then I'm gonna lay that chip on top. I'm gonna smooth it out and brush off the extras. If there's a little extra white stuff on Santa's hat, since it's not the 80s, you can assume that it is literally frost from the North Pole. Yeah, and when we hit it with the CA glue, it will not stay quite as white as the driven snow. All right, where was this? No, it's backwards. Doggone it. Oh, no. The worst. It's the worst. It's the worst full time of the year. I swear, I promise. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. This is just the worst. Ah, God dang it. It's like Operation. It's like Jenga. And all to just have this little tiny patch of color that I don't have to manually fix with nail polish. Oh, you dirty bird. One more time and then I'm giving up. It's not going to be worth it. Because once I mix up the colors for the other side, I'll just come back around to this side and put them here too. This is not worth it, guys. Oh, you dirty bird. Did I say one more try? I'll do it one more try because, if at first you don't succeed, work on it all day. Ugh. Part of the problem is I'm not... Oh, now I just drove it right into my freshly driven snow there. Yep. Farty fart. I give up. Only because of the reasons I've already expressed. These ornaments, you know, the way it works, at least at our house, we don't change over. We're not like the White House where we change over in different themes of Christmas. Most of the stuff that we have is sentimental in some way, which was the bummer of this particular thing. Fixing it. It gives me a reason to hop on and talk to you guys and do something fun. And it's a good practice for when there is something that is valuable. Like the spoon rest that I fixed. Irreplaceable, it was custom, it was a gift. And by gosh, if that technique that I shared with you wasn't the best, it was great. Okay, here we go again. This CA glue is super runny. So I've arranged this so that it will drip down. Anything that it drips or collects down here is going to be fine, because again, when it dries, it's glossy. This stuff is so runny. Oh my God. I'm going to help it by tilting it up a little bit. There we go, a splash. There's very little control available. All right, I like what's happening here. There's our first fix, and then here's the fix underneath. A bit more noticeable, but it's underneath. So, oh, I love nail polish. Every color of the rainbow. And if you don't have the right color, you just mix. Red is red is red. I think I can find a match. That's pretty doggone close. The color rendition on this particular camera is not great. So I will tell you that this is close, and it is in fact so close that if you squint, it is indistinguishable. So there's my red. That was easy. And then next, I need a purple, and I don't think I have a So if I could find a hue, I could deal with the saturation. So if I can find a bluish purple, I can jazz it up with the primary, or I can knock it down. But I don't think I'm gonna make it. I got blue. This purple is super close, but it's too saturated. This blue is too blue. It's not purple enough. But if I mix these two together, I think I can. This has been sitting on the shelf. Pure ice. Pure ice. This has been sitting on the shelf for about 3 years. So, actually, all of these. It's good to shake your stuff. Lavender, freezer burnt grape. Okay, are we mixed? I think we're mixed. Actually, I don't think this purple is any good. Oh no, guys. It's dead. Oh, no. Shoot. Okay. So let's see if I have another purple. Hang on. Okay. No, we're good. We're going to be okay. These two are going to get us to that color. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. And then this is just about good enough, as they say in the business. Remover. People dip their fingers in this stuff. Can you believe it? I don't know why people would think it's okay to stick your hands in acetone. You know, I generally don't soak my body in anything that also catches fire. You don't have to boil the ocean. You don't have to fix the whole thing in one go. You can try things out. Oh, this is too big. This brush is too big. Oh, but I like the color. We don't need a brush to apply. We need a little like a paint knife, like a putty knife, and we'll just pick it up just like it was nail polish, and we'll dab it right on there, and it's gonna be fine. Yep. So what I can do is apply this, and it's okay if I go over and I paint a little bit too much. I don't want to paint the undamaged parts. It's okay to paint into where I'm going to go with the light purple. That's fine. When I come back at it with a different color, it could very well the solvent in the next color could actually lift off the color of my red. So I gotta be a little bit ginger with that. Okay, I like that. I like what's happening here. I mean, will it pass a Sotheby's auction test for counterfeits? No. Will you be able to tell from more than a foot away? No. I think that's quite fine. It's going to be great. Likewise. All right, so that's that. Now, the fun part, and it is fun, actually. What color is that purple? Put these together. I think we have a winner. We'll drag out a little bit more than we need for a couple reasons. One, it'll help it not dry out quite so fast. And number two, it'll give me a little bit to work with in the mixing. So I'll put the drops side by side like that. And then I'm going to drag a little bit from each side into a common mixing area. Much like, the Van Goghs would do. Those famous Van Gogh people. So you drag a little bit down here, then you drag a little bit down here, and you mix it. Now, dark always goes a little bit longer, further than you expect. So you can drag some of the light in. You create this little area in the middle that hopefully starts to match the color you want. Alas, we're not getting close. We're blue. We're on the right path for the bluishness, but we need some purple. So I'm going to add some red there. But just, again, a little dab will do me. I'm going to bring a little bit of the red to there. We'll see if, that's too red. That's okay, we can drag more purple in there. It's entirely possible that I will just completely bork this batch. And I can start over. Because again, it's just little drops of this stuff. It's okay. It's entirely possible that we will end up with brown. Brown is one of those doggone colors that if you mix everything together, you don't get black, you get brown. All right, so a little bit more of that. Careful not to contaminate the tip. I don't want to bring any of that mess into back into the container. All right, so we're doing this to get some blue. We have a reddish brown. Where'd my light blue go? So since all that over there is contaminated, I'll find a new spot to drop my light blue. And I'll use that as my new pool source for the mixing. And need quite a bit, actually, to bring the blue back. All right, now we're getting, that's a pretty good purple. It's a little dark. So we'll bring more blue in. We're getting there. We really are getting there. I think a little bit more of the light blue and just maybe a hint of the red. And I think we'll be there. Also interesting to, I'm looking at it in real life sitting here on the desk, and also it's interesting to see it on the monitor. Sometimes it gives you a slightly different color profile. Oh, see how that little tiny bit of red just completely sent me off the edge of the cliff. That is not the color I want. But it's not irreparable either. So, all right, I have this. And I will add just a little bit more of this. And I think, boy, we're getting there. We are really close. Give it just maybe a little bit more of this light blue. And I think we'll have it. And if we don't, or if we get it on there and we don't like it, you know what we do? We just paint over it again. Oh man, see how this dark color is just clobbers the lighter colors. That bit of light blue that I put in there, it just didn't survive at all. It had, I mean, it's seemingly no impact at all on that color. So all I need is like, I'm not painting the living room, right? I just need the tiniest bit of perfection to then take up onto the surface. I will want to either use a new toothpick or wipe this one off. I do like what's happening here. Yeah, I'm going to call this good. I'm going to call that good. All right. So my little pool is right here. Pick up a little bit. Make a little dropper and then dab into the spot I need. Yeah, it's a little blue relative to the actual color, but it's gonna, oh, sorry, that is really out of focus. My mistake, sorry. It's a little on the blue side, but, you know, it's close enough for government work and horseshoes and whatever. Pick up a little bit more of this. And then dabby, 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 dab. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it might have preferred just a little bit more red, but it is super close. Yeah. I like it, and we can blend a little bit. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. If I didn't tell you it was there, would you notice? No. I think it's fine. All right, I think we're done. That is a good morning's work. Reattach the head. Sorry, reattach the hat using a combination of techniques. Retouch the paint on it. Thanks for being here, guys. That was awesome. We will talk to you later. Peace out. Bye.